These developments are nationally significant, according to a former federal prosecutor.
So the charges could set the bar for future cases involving law enforcement.
These officers better get a good defense lawyer because the train's left the station and they're standing on the track.
So we got questions from you, wanting to know if more officers could be indicted and the likelihood of a conviction.
KENS 5 reporter Hannah Tita met with a legal expert. And Hannah, what are you learning tonight?
Well, Easties and Henry, we know nearly 400 officers waited 77 minutes to confront the active shooter. A former federal prosecutor doesn't believe all of those officers will be charged, but he says we could see more indictments if there's evidence that other officers were in a leadership role. In a rare move,
Exceedingly rare.
two former officers are criminally charged for their response to the Robb Elementary School massacre. Former Uvalde School Police Chief Pete Arredondo and former school police officer Adrian Gonzales were among the first on scene when a gunman opened fire in a classroom full of students and teachers.
It's actually quite brilliant how they drafted this indictment.
Russell Lorfing is a former state and federal prosecutor. The defense attorney says officers are largely protected from legal action under qualified immunity.
The Supreme Court has said law enforcement do not have a duty to act.
But Lorfing says the Uvalde District Attorney's Office found a way to circumvent that by charging the former officers with injury to a child.
But when you show up to a school and you tell other individuals, hey, I'm in charge and we're not going to take any action, that is where they've been able to shoehorn this injury to a child into this indictment.
Prosecutors would need to prove Arredondo and Gonzales knowingly, recklessly, or negligently put the victims in danger. Arredondo faces 10 counts, each for a surviving student who was in the classroom. But Gonzales was charged with 29 counts, which includes the 19 students who were killed.
I think more accurate could be injury to a child because omission could be done in a reckless manner.
That was an interview with criminal defense attorney Nico LaHood back in January. He predicted the charges